Hey y'all, thanks for joining me once again. We have a few things in all seriousness to discuss. Just a disclaimer, a few triggers. If you are triggered by any of these following things, just feel free to click off now. If you are triggered by someone being semi-graphic in health-related matters, click off. If you are someone who is triggered by serious talk, click off. If you are triggered by someone that doesn't eat every day with teeth, please click off. For those of y'all that have been with me from the beginning, thank y'all, and I'm very happy y'all stuck around, and I hope that y'all will continue to stick around. I wasn't gonna do this until I reached at least 50 subscribers, but seeing as how I've been MIA for a couple days now, I thought I'd better go ahead and at least give like a quick, like, kind of in a nutshell kind of thing. So that's what we're gonna do. So 1 second. Oh, well, let me tell you what I got first. Fried chicken, mashed taters, cheese, chives, salt, black pepper, and I do have some Arby's curly fries down here off in the cut because I didn't have room to put them. Sorry y'all, I am a little bit nervous about this, and I am gonna try my best not to make it an emotional video, because that's not what my channel is about. And we're gonna talk about why I created my channel. And remember, shout outs for new subscribers are at the end of the video, so I do hope you stick around. So yeah, give me 1 second and we'll get started. I hope y'all didn't see that, but this is me in a normal, everyday thing. I've told y'all before that when I had lost some weight, my dentures didn't fit properly and caused me a lot of pain, and I gotta get them relined. But, so this is how I would normally eat, okay? And I hope y'all can still see everything really well, but I gotta take this down just a little, okay? Whoops. Can y'all still see? Excuse me. I went down the wrong pipe. Okay. So, almost 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with chronic pancreatitis, which is, it's rare. Hang on, guys. I went down the wrong pipe. Which is rare, but not rare. I mean, like, it is a common thing. It's just rarely heard about, or, you know. You hear of chronic pancreatitis, you hear, pancreatic cancer. One second, guys, that's my oldest baby. Which y'all have heard me talk about before. Bring them back, babe. Where was I? Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's a common thing. It's just not heard of very much. And it is very curable. In my case, it is not. Reason being, my local hospital, as y'all know already, I am from a very small town, and county for that matter, and my local hospital is actually known as the Band-Aid station. Go in with a cut arm, slap a Band-Aid on it. But it took them almost a year to figure out what was wrong with me. By the time they did, I was 34 at this time. And by the time they figured out what was wrong with me, I was on my deathbed and said that I wasn't, I was told I would not live to see 35. Mind you, was not very far away, just a few months. And I spent all that year, a week in the hospital, a week home, a week in the hospital, a week home, so forth, so on. And the only treatment that I got was no food whatsoever. Just, like ice chips, water for meds, things like that. And pain meds to control the pain, because they didn't know what else to do. And by the time they did figure out what was wrong, they didn't have the knowledge, they didn't have the know-how or the technology to treat someone like me. And there were only 2 doctors in the entire state of Alabama that were specialists in this particular, disease. And the closest one to me is in Birmingham, which is about an hour to an hour and a half drive. But for somebody like me in that shape to travel can turn into 2 hours. Also, if you know of the Fritz family entertainment, they're also from Birmingham. But when I got there, I had went in. My grandma had called the ambulance to me again one night. Because I was in so much pain, and I just kind of got lucky. The right doctor was on call. The right, what do you call them? The, people that, look at the, CT scans and stuff like that. They found it. They had me in Birmingham within the morning, and I weighed about 60 some odd pounds at that time. And when I tell you that this doctor saved my life, he literally saved my life. Within a week of being there, I felt better than I had in what seemed like years. And I literally celebrated my 35th birthday in the hospital. And the nurses and doctors, already having known what had been said, had a cake made for me, threw a little party, and my family, of course, was there, and but these last few years had been a struggle, because I have always been somebody that has had a great appetite, could out eat most men, never gain an ounce. But when I lose weight, it's really hard to gain it. And yes, I had a feeding tube, several, and also still ate by mouth. And I still could not gain and maintain the weight. So, at the end of 2018, I was put on hospice. And for those of y'all that don't know, and that is a last resort where basically you've got 6 months to a year tops to live. And their job is there's no more doctors involved, nothing. Their job is just literally to try to keep you comfortable. But I wasn't okay with that, I've got a family that is my world. I've got 3 boys, all young men, that I made a promise, not a promise, gave my word that I would not leave them ever. And each day I fight for them to stay alive. Excuse me. This is not that type of video. And I've told this, I've told my story many times. I don't know why. It is kind of emotional now, but ask any doctor, any kind of, gastroenterologist doctor, or maybe any doctor for that matter, I'm not sure about that, but they will tell you that pancreatitis and Crohn's are the two most painful diseases other than cancer that a person can have. But on the bright side, I came off of hospice in December of last year. I had gained the 30 pounds I needed to gain. I was up to my normal weight, which was 98 pounds. And finally, I could see the surgeon to have my pancreas removed. Problem solved. I'd have been a diabetic, but it was the lesser of two evils. I'd be around a lot longer. And this chicken's very good, y'all. I'm sorry. You know how we are in the South about our chicken. Come on now. I forgot all about my curly fries. I was so mad because I didn't have no Arby's sauce. Oh no. Y'all see? Yummy. Okay, so I went to the surgeon, top surgeon in the entire state. In a nutshell, it was too late. There was nothing he could do. To sum it up, I would have bled out before he got started. So I live half my life here at home with my family, and the other half of my life I live in the hospital. That has also become my family. A lot of people that I watch on YouTube knew that I was sick. They didn't know, like, the specifics and everything, but, like, Chi Chi Eats and It's Wani and right now I can't even name all of them, but they knew because I'd watch them and I'd be in the hospital. So but and one of the things that helped me, I hope y'all can hear me okay. One of the things that helped me to get my appetite back in the beginning, and I don't even know how I came across it. Like, I used to never watch YouTube, but my youngest son was always on it. And I think he might have showed me something one day or something. I don't know. Or I might have been looking something up and he told me to go on there. I don't remember, but I came across this funny, very charismatic guy just eating. And I'm sure y'all all have heard of him, know of him in some form or fashion. If you do watch mukbangs, and that's Nikocado Avocado. For obvious reasons, I do not watch him anymore. I hate to say that, but it's true. All these years I've been in the hospital, like, I would meet people that had the same thing I have, that had it longer, and was able to inform me about things I didn't yet know. And also, I met people that had only recently been diagnosed with it and, didn't know anything about it, and I was able to help them. And that, in a nutshell, is why I created this channel. I wanted to build my platform because I love eating, and I love the communication and all that. I don't know. There's just something about it I really enjoy. And I thought, what better way to help people to turn something so horrible into something good? If I could help one person, then I'm good with that. Because ultimately, that's really what I want to do. I want to build a platform that will, have people sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing to where maybe it reaches people that do need help, whether it be the person that has it or the family member that just needs someone to talk to, anything about it. And later on, I hadn't quite figured out if, I'm gonna do, a certain day where that's, all I discuss, or maybe, include it, how Casey Connection has, the after parties. I thought about maybe doing that, but, I don't like to hold y'all too long, and, I'm already holding y'all, but I felt like I really needed to do this now, just go ahead, and hate to hear people when I'm watching people eat and stuff, when they're eating something spicy or whatever the case may be, and you know, they're like, oh my God, I'm literally dying. You don't know what it feels like to be dying. Yeah, y'all, I'm sure a lot of you, majority of you, have probably heard of the band Nickelback. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love all types of music. Country, definitely my top. And I'm definitely an 80s girl. But, yeah, I do love Nickelback. And, one of their songs is If Today Was Your Last Day. And, you know, I'm not gonna sing it or nothing like that. I don't want to kill y'all. Well, bad choice of words. You know what I mean. But if today was your last day, you know, could you say goodbye to yesterday? So forth, so on. If you haven't heard it, look it up. Because, like, it literally, I'm to the point that and I'm not even for sure if I will edit this video. Because it's just truth. And it's my truth. And it is my life. When you go to bed at night and wonder, is this my last night? Will I wake up in the morning? And then when you do wake up in the morning, you're just grateful that you woke up. Even though you know you're gonna be in agonizing pain all day long. You're just glad that you're here. Or I am. I don't care how much pain I'm in. I fight to be here for my boys. I want to see the men they become. I want to hold my grandchildren. And I want to be here to take care of my grandparents. And me and my grandmother were kind of back and forth. You know, she takes care of me, I take care of her. But yeah, like, it's bad when not only do you have to take medication in order to eat so that your body can send all the nutrients and vitamins and stuff like that to where it needs to be, but then it's a completely another thing when it gets to the point that eating, and especially when it's something you really enjoy, like I love food, but it hurts so bad. Let me tell you, you don't know pain. And I didn't. I'm gonna say this one last thing, and then we're just gonna get off of it for now. But like, I didn't have any signs, symptoms. I had nothing. I literally went to bed fine. Woke up the next morning and I wasn't fine. I was in the worst pain. And mind you, I've had 3 pregnancies, 3 boys. The first one, me and him both nearly didn't make it. But I had all 3 natural. Because I have scoliosis. And an epidural wouldn't, But I would gladly have all 3 of them again at the same time as to experience the pain that I felt that morning. And I'm not gonna, because we are eating, or I am, I hope y'all are eating, the other things that was coming out other places, but, until that moment, and I've always had a high threshold for pain, but until then, that was the worst pain ever. And each time I think I have felt the worst pain, that I've been through the worst pain, no. Because it just gets worse. And it's only gonna get worse. Until the end. And that's it. That is my story of how or why I'm sick. And now you know. I love you, Granny. Me too, when I get done eating. I was finally telling them my story. My grandma come in and check it on me like she does every night. Y'all know this. Oh, well, same, Granny, because I probably won't take no night medicine tonight in case you need me. I said, in case you need me. I don't need anything. Hang on 1 second, guys.
What do you need?
Like what? Mm-mm. No, I don't need it. I got all that. I said I got all that.
Don't forget to take that trash out.
Alright. I will.
Water.
I will.
Okay, maybe I will.
Love you. See? And it breaks that woman's heart because when I first got sick, she was able to make that trip with me and all and come and visit me. But she can't anymore. And I'm always alone in a big city. Little country girl in a big city having this, that, and the other done to her. That's scary. Oh my gosh, I remember like when I first got down there. Like I said, mind you, I'd never been. I hate to go to town around here and like you could fit our entire hospital in just like maybe, oh god, the emergency room of theirs. And it's also not just a hospital, it is a school hospital. Um, but oh, I was terrified, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I just sit here and rambled so much, my fries got cold. That's fine. But seeing as how I had been gone a few days, I felt, I wanted to give y'all a video anyway. And I had planned on filming yesterday. But, I just wasn't able to. And I wasn't even able to come on here to even try to pretend to be, you know, happy-go-lucky today. I'm exhausted. My grandma, she ain't been feeling so well, so, you know, I've been cleaning all day long and, you know, and everything else, and tonight's trash night, so been getting all the trash together and, you know, taking care of her and all that other good stuff. I am not done eating by no means, but I don't want to hold y'all. I know y'all got things to do. I do ask if you share any of my videos at all, please share this one so that maybe it'll reach the people that I need for it to reach. And I'm gonna finish this chicken, but I'll do it off camera because this one has gotten pretty long, y'all. I really wanted to do Taco Tuesday, but my stomach couldn't. Well, not my stomach, but my pancreas. I know that was a lot of details I didn't include and all that. If you have more questions or what have you, just either DM me or leave them in the comments, whatever. Excuse me. And as always, new subscriber, Tanya Renee today. She has a channel. Go check her out. I love her. And girl, I am still waiting on this tripod to come in. Like, the day you reviewed it or showed the review, like, I clicked on it, ordered it, and did the, like, speedy delivery thing, and I still ain't got it. Like, I'm like, what the? But, also, from, Eat Spicy with Tea, I believe, and I'll put it, because I actually had it on my phone, and I'm filming with my phone, and so I can't check, but I'll be sure to put, which I'm going to put both of these in the description below, but, she came from Eat Spicy with Tea, and I know it's light bright, but, and I'm not, for sure if she has a channel or not, but, I think so, if I remember correctly. Y'all just forgive me because, like I said, I haven't been feeling well. Ain't been on my A game. It's no excuse, but hopefully y'all understand. But those links will be down below. As always, please like, share, leave me a comment. Y'all know I'm a chatty Cathy. I definitely reply. If not when I get them, then as soon as I see them. And share with anyone that you think might enjoy my content. And I do have 2 major good videos coming up, so please stay tuned for those. Trust me, there's one I know y'all are not gonna want to miss. Yeah, you're not gonna want to miss it. But yeah, and as I said, I probably will lose a few subscribers from this. That's okay. Not that I have many. But we did hit 30. So that's good. So at this point, I'm rambling, y'all. I'm tired. It's 11:20 here in Bama. But yeah, I guess that's it. And I love you guys, and I will see you hopefully in the next one. Bye.